you're well. Welcome to Mel's Musings. So I have quite a deep question for us to contemplate today. Would I be proud of myself if I spoke to other people in the same way as my thoughts speak to me? This comes up quite a lot, doesn't it, that I'm chatting to you. So often, what we project into the world, maybe how we treat others, we can be very kind and caring to others. And yet the minute we slip up, this vicious voice inside us berates us, puts us down, treats us like we're unworthy of any love or any kindness. And then also we can sometimes see that mirrored in that if someone tries to help us or be nice to us, we go, no, I'm fine, I can do it myself. Or we just, someone can help us and then we say, oh, that's not as good as I would do it. These are all signs that something is brewing within us, that maybe what we project onto the world isn't really authentic, isn't true. Not in a bad way. Can want to be very kind and giving and thoughtful. But if you're not balancing that with working on healing that cruel voice within that can sometimes put you down, then eventually the voice you project to the outside world can start to show that as well. Because we start to feel resentful and bitter, and I've watched this happen time and time again. So have a think and just notice, not to use it as an excuse to berate yourself even more, but just notice when you're giving to others, but what do you then say to yourself under the same circumstances? Is that miles apart or is it similar? Do you give yourself kindness when you trip over emotionally, mentally, physically? Or do you say, oh, how could you be so silly, so stupid? But you don't say that to others. But are you thinking it? Is what you say to others true? Do you then have a different voice inside where you are polite and nice on the outside, but inside you're also churning with unkind thoughts? This is quite a deep one, and I feel that we only grow if we can be honest with ourselves, if we can be authentic, if we can truly work on that, and where that pain comes from, where that unworthiness comes from. And I work with clients a lot with these feelings. So just give it some thought, maybe write some notes about it. Start to observe your behaviour, see what happens. And then you can decide what you want to do about it, how you can heal that voice. Not stop it, because if we just stop it, it gets suppressed. But how you can change the language so that you can be kinder, more loving to you. Because then what happens is almost magical. As you're kinder and more loving to you, you can become more tolerant of others. And then your loving and your giving that you give out is so genuine and authentic. It comes from the right place, not from a place of need, a need to be loved and acknowledged and appreciated. It comes from an internal validation rather than seeking external validation all the time. So how about start today? Be kind to yourself today. Just notice and then see if you can change it around. So you have a good day, be well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.